Today we got to talk about Bitcoin and how this indicator signals a massive breakout pump, one that we haven't seen since 2016. I couldn't help but notice this. We got John Bollinger, who's the creator of Bollinger Bands. Well, he's been talking about Bitcoin and how there's a squeeze happening, okay? And this one that he's talking about is mimicking what happened in January of this year when Bitcoin went up 40%, okay? So this is what it looks like. So basically you have an upper band, you have a lower band, and when the two comes together, it causes a squeeze and something imminent is about to happen, okay? Now, where does he think things will go? Well, he's looking at a couple things, and he's also looking at other indicators that does indicate that Bitcoin could go up to either 34,000 if it's following the head and shoulders pattern or reverse head and shoulders pattern, or this flag, which could bring Bitcoin up to 37,200. That, of course, is short term and could be imminent, could be right around the corner. However, someone else also looked at Bollinger Band on a longer time scale, okay, and realized that, you know what, we haven't seen this kind of squeeze. It's the tightest Bitcoin's ever been since 2016, okay? That was when Bitcoin was recovering from $160, and at that point, it was in recovery around $300-400, and then we went up to 20,000, right? So we haven't seen this kind of squeeze really since 2016. Bottom line is, something imminent is about to happen, something volatile. There's going to be a breakout one way or another. You could argue that it could break out downwards or break out upwards. I think it's going to be upwards. I think it's going to be marvelous. We've been stuck around 30,000 for a long time now, okay? Over a month. And, to put that into perspective, waiting a month isn't that long, but when you're in crypto and you're watching it every single day, it does seem like it's been so long, like a year, right? No, it's only been a month since we first cracked 30,000, and you know what? We've been consolidating here for quite a long time. Volatility dissipated. That's good. But since then, we've seen a lot of altcoins come up, like XRP and Cardano and Solana and Stellar. They have come up, right? So we've seen a little bit of excitement. But the next piece to this is Bitcoin. We're going to see Bitcoin make a new leg up. And the timing of it should be very, very close. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And of course, so many people are bearish. No. Bullish. Well, there are some people that are bearish, right? There's always going to be people that are bearish. But you have a lot of people that are very bullish, especially long term, right? Morgan Creek Capital CEO Mark Zusko thinks that Bitcoin will get to 300,000. Okay? He says he doesn't care. Doesn't care if it's today, tomorrow, the end of this cycle, and the next cycle. He truly believes that it will be 300,000 someday, and that would put about half the market cap of gold, which I think is very conservative, because eventually Bitcoin will reach the market cap of gold, which would put it right around $600,000-700,000, right? So there's a lot of people bullish, but he's even being conservative because Cathie Wood, who has been talking a lot about Bitcoin, truly thinks that Bitcoin will hit 1.5 million by 2030. And that's only 6.5 years. Okay. And she's been restating that she's more bullish now than ever before. So she doesn't even think there's going to be a bear case or really a base case. It's really just going to be a bull case. Okay. So just think about that. I mean, there are so many people that's so bullish right now. And of course, the miners are bullish. Miners outflow, meaning the miners, what they're selling right now, it's like nothing, okay? They're keeping everything to themselves and addresses holding at least one Bitcoin, up and up and up and up, all-time high, right? More and more you guys are becoming whole coiners. I know that. You even say it in the chat. You're like, I finally got to one whole Bitcoin. That's awesome. That's awesome. And more people are recognizing how important that is. That's why the addresses holding at least one Bitcoin continue to go up. And again, people that have more, congratulations. But people that don't have one Bitcoin and is trying to accumulate, it is massively hard, okay? Basically, you have to have $30,000 worth of Bitcoin to have one whole coin. That's not easy. I can't stress how hard that is for a normal working family, okay, or working individual. It doesn't matter if you're in the US or Australia or UK or Asia. To have $30,000 worth of Bitcoin is enormously hard to do, okay? So the best way is to DC a little bit over time. That's the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, if you're trying to cash out 30,000 to do this, very, very hard. You know, I couldn't help notice people are asking about Doge. Doge is up about 10% today. Why is that? Well, I mean, the only thing I can find is this. People scout Tesla's source code for things, for payments, for example. They have removed Bitcoin, but they kept Doge in the source code. Okay, doesn't mean that they opened it up again, but you could see crypto, Dogecoin. It used to be Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Now it's just Dogecoin, right? So what does that mean? Well, you could use Dogecoin to buy certain like accessories from Tesla right now, right? But not cars. And a lot of us are waiting for Tesla to open up Bitcoin payments once again for Tesla cars. But maybe Elon has other plans. Maybe he's going to make it so you could buy Teslas with Dogecoin, right? And I think this is the reason why it went up. So I can't find anything else. Other than maybe just people are just stocking up on Doge right now as well. I don't know. But it's always good. It's always good to see like a community, the Doge community in this case, feel good. Feel good about what they hold. Here's another chart. Again, this one is not Bollinger Bands, but this is just looking at previous cycles, right? And previous times of accumulation. And what happens after accumulation? Well, again, right? That's when the next leg begins and we get into a very bullish phase, the parabolic phase. And that's when things become really, really exciting.